All right, collective, welcome to our new week. I hope last week was good. It's our first 5 days. Hoping that the 2 days off this weekend was really good for you guys and that we come back kind of ready for the week, obviously with a longer weekend than we're typically having. So we're starting off our week. We're getting after some back squatting. We're getting after some high rep that'll drop to low rep. So we're gonna be doing a 20, a 15, a 10, and then a couple fives. And our goal is gonna be that we have a heavy 20, a heavy 15, a heavy 10, and kind of, my only thing with that is make sure you guys are actually challenging that. A lot of people go through the motion with high rep because it's painful and only care about the heavy sets. So we're gonna try to challenge each one to a way and really, we're looking for like a 7 to 8 out of 10. It doesn't need to be a max 20 or a max 15, max 10, or even max 5s, but heavy, okay? So that's 70 to 80% of like potential on it. We're gonna start for day. We're going through 3 sets on warm-up. We'll be doing kind of some stability and some single leg work and getting our hips activated. So we're gonna start off with the banded side steps. Either you can put your bands around your knees if you guys have them, or we take a band, step on it, cross over, and we're doing our partial squat, leading with that knee out as we go through. And we have a curtsy squat that we're gonna alternate. Remember the curtsy squat, you hold on to a dumbbell or kettlebell, doesn't have to be anything crazy, warming up so it's light. We reach as far back as we can as we come over to the side, getting into that hip, getting that glute opened up, getting that femur to rotate to get you guys a super tight hip, starting to kind of activate and stress you there to open that tissue up. After that's gonna be a Cossack squat. You guys usually hear this as a wide stance, either a side lunge or a wide stance. We'll alternate from side to side on, but really what that is, same thing. We do a wide stance, and we're gonna start out kettlebell or dumbbell. We step out to the side. We're gonna lunge down as far as we can. Keep the big toe down if you guys are flexible. Rotate that foot up if you guys have kind of flexibility issues getting to the bottom, okay? And then what we're gonna do is from here, when we get to the bottom, is we're gonna rotate, stay as low as we possibly can to the ground as we go over to the other side. If you guys do not have the flexibility position for that, grab onto a post, grab onto something to help stabilize yourself. That'll help you guys in that position the best you can, okay? But we're just gonna try to stay as low as we can, getting our hips, the inner adductors and the hamstring and the high hamstring open up as we rotate through those positions. We'll go 3 times through that. Then we're just gonna do 2 quick sets of a king squat. King squat's that bar on the back. We do our good morning hinge. And then from there, so our feet are squat stance. So we do our good morning hinge. We squat down, back to our good morning, stand up. Remember, the best way to do this is to segment it. So we get morning pause, squat pause, good morning pause, and stand, okay? After that is gonna be 10 box jumps. Nothing crazy, just wanna start getting a little bit of kind of our neurological systems, that brain system, that explosive signal in the brain to turn that on a little bit with some jumping. So 10 quick jumps, get that opened up. We go into our back squats. I want you guys doing a few sets of 5 to get warmed up. The hard thing with the 20 rep is that we really don't know what we're capable of. Typically, it's about 50 to 60% of a max is usually a freebie on a 20 rep, but we don't know. So you're gonna warm up with a couple sets of 5 and then go for it, okay? Depending on how well that goes, the 15 will be that much easier to zero in on, the 10 even more, than the 5s. Typically, because we've done so many 5 reps or less, that should be even easier to hone in on, okay? So heavy 20, heavy 15, heavy 10. If you're off on it, if you get in, and really kind of my rule is, if I get in 8 to 10 reps and I'm like, okay, this is way too light, I'll just rack it and then restart my 20. But it's hard because just like we talk with tempo on high reps, 1 through 10 might feel easy, but 12 through 20 might be brutal. And it's usually around the 12 to 14 rep mark that something like this gets real rough. So we're kind of taking a shot in the dark. It's okay, it's high volume, it's all that matters. As long as we're starting at like roughly 50% for that first set of 20 and then zero in on each set after that, you guys should feel pretty good on it, okay? 9-minute AMRAP for our move today, all right? We're gonna have kind of a little bit different one. We have a suitcase walking lunge. So we'll start out, it's 8 front squats, 135-95. Should be a weight that you guys can easily clean up. 8 front squats unbroken. And then the suitcase lunge, what we're gonna do is each round we'll rotate which hand it's in. We'll start off, you'll grab it, it's gonna be just 1 kettlebell in the hand. So if I demo the dumbbell, we just have 1 weight and we walking lunge, alternating our feet. This doesn't change, okay? So this one hand's free, this hand's loaded. Suitcase is always, imagine you have a suitcase. That's where the name comes from. It's only in one arm. And again, as you alternate those legs, just one side's being loaded, so our core has to be responsible to stabilize that. The next round, go in your left hand, so on and so forth, okay? 55-35, as you guys were hoping, it's a medium challenge weight that you guys do 10 steps pretty quickly on, okay? We follow that off with 12 toes to bars, or hanging knee tucks, or V-ups, which is my favorite one if you guys don't have a rig or anything, something to keep you moving. So 8 front squats going broken, suitcase lunges, we can alternate each round, 12 toes to bars, knee tucks or V-ups. Nice little leg day to start us off on the week, guys, and then we got some fun stuff planned for you guys this week. So let me know if you guys have any questions. We're closing in on that opening day. We only have about a month here, and we should be a new facility. So I hope you guys are getting excited. I know we are. We're ready to start building it out and getting after it when we get the green light from the building owner, and I hope to see you guys there. So have fun with this, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, all right?